A-Rod made that?
So where we at right now?
We at a City Dome, Indianapolis, Indiana, downtown area.
Downtown area, for sure. Why you mess with City Dome when you recording?
It's cool here. You can smoke here. I always gotta smoke, get in my vibe, when I'm making some. Helps me think a little bit. And I got a couple homies who produce here, so they hook me up. I don't really have to pay that much for studio time, so it's pretty cool.
So how long have you been rapping?
Shit, I've listened to rap music like my whole entire life, and I've like dabbled and dabbled with it. I've always freestyled and always been like, entertaining and stuff like that. But about like 2-3 years ago, I really started writing, started taking it serious, and I started just going through some things. And I guess you could say like my therapy was writing, and I ended up recording and shit like that. First off, I was like freestyling with my friends, and they told me I should take it serious, so I ended up doing that. And once I started getting a little buzz around here, I started taking the whole different step, taking it way more seriously. Yeah, so like 3 years really seriously.
3 years. Do you remember like the first song that you ever wrote, that you recorded?
First song? Yeah, the first song I ever wrote and recorded was called Notorious Truth. You can find that now too, it's on my SoundCloud. I think I dropped it, I think it was like freshman year, 2015, 2016. And it has almost like 10,000 views right now, and I think that's what's up. I wrote that, I was sitting outside on a, was in a park actually. I was sleeping outside and I wrote that.
You was sleeping at a park? Was it like, tell me about that, like.
I was just going through, getting in trouble and shit, so I got kicked out of the crib. And, I was living on my own for a little bit. I didn't have anywhere to go, so I was outside. And the only thing I had was an iPod with a couple beats on it that I downloaded and a notebook. So I just couldn't fall asleep, sat down, wrote a couple things. And then when I got the chance, I came to the studio, put it all together, and made a song. And once you listen to that song, you can feel everything. You can feel the pain. That's what, that's all music is. It's all that real shit. It's none of that, no gimmicks.
How old are you?
I'm 18 years old, actually. I'm still a senior in high school.
Okay. What school do you go to?
I go to North Central High School.
NC.
Yeah.
NC. You mess with MC?
Yeah, NC's cool. Shit, it's school, I never really fuck with school. I've always had my mind on other things. But it's cool. I mean, there's a lot of leniency there. You can really do what you want. It's a cool school.
You said you always had your mind on other things. What type of other things did you have your mind on?
Honestly, 24/7 I think about success. I think about my future. I think about money all day long. And money's not the only thing, but shit, you need money to be successful. So I'm in school always thinking about that, and music as well. All day, every day I think about being successful with music. So I try anytime I can to do things to pursue my music career and enhance my ability to blow up. And I'm telling you, give me like 2-3 years, I'm out of here.
For that. Is there like any rappers that's in the game that you kind of be like, dang, they hard, like I really mess with them?
I fuck with Currency. I've always fuck with Currency. And Love Fabulous, because they're so consistent. They've been in the game for a while, and they don't really do too much like in the media. They just make their music, they stack their bread, and they're very consistent. Every time something drops, it's always like up to par, if not better than the last one.
How much do you think you smoke on a daily? Or are you a heavy smoker?
Yeah, I'm a heavy smoker. So I blow like a blow through like a zip.
Your eyes red right now, bro?
Nah, why is that right? I gotta carry these glasses on me. But y'all smoke 2-3 zips in a day, type shit.
Damn, 2-3 zips in a day? Damn. So it's like,
something like.
Is it like an expensive habit, or is it?
Shit. What if you're broke? As you can tell, I get money. Just look at me. Waste up 15. Yeah, that's cool. I really don't have to touch any bread to smoke, so it's cool.
Tell me about your fashion right now.
Got some little Jordans on. These are probably the best Jordans that ever came out. These are my favorite. You can wear them anywhere. You can wear them with a suit, tie, shorts. You can wear them naked. And just got some, what are these? Some random jeans,
Since you in school, I want to ask you, like, how is the love from your classmates?
As in regards to what, like making music and shit?
Yeah, like making music.
It's actually amazing. At school is where like if I release a song, you know, at night and I come to school the next day, that's usually everyone will be listening to it, and then I can talk to everybody about it. I can spread my music, and people show love. I received a lot of hate too, just because like most motherfuckers really want to be me, and I don't know. I fuck a lot of dudes' girlfriends, so I get a lot of hate from that, stuff like that. But yeah, I get love in regards to my music. But also, I'm very slept on. I see a couple artists around here popping, but I'm very, very slept on. And I don't mean to like be all over myself, but I'm very, very slept on. If I get the exposure I need, I'm fucking out of here.
How did you get your name?
Actually, Rudd is my last name. And as I was growing up, like coaches, I played basketball since I was born. I played basketball until like freshman, sophomore year. And I'll always be called by my last name, Rudd. It just stuck. A lot of people call me, that's what they knew me by. So, and it's really short and it just to the point. Because when I rap and when I make music, it's all me. It's all real shit, everything I went through. No gimmicks, no fake shit. So when you're listening to me, so it's my last name, it's just me.
Was you like A1 in basketball?
Yeah, I was hella good in basketball.
Hella good. What made you not like go with that career path instead?
Man, I think about it every day. I kind of regret it. I should have kept hooping. But honestly, once I started getting money and started making music, I lost passion for it. That's all I used to do was play basketball. I just lost the passion. You know, started getting to it. Had other things to worry about, and you know, just lost interest, lost passion, stopped doing it.
Do you have like any like expensive habits?
Yeah, I do. Shopping. But you know, you gotta stack more than you spend, and I've always done that since I was little. So I'm never, you know, taking losses at the mall. But shit, I spend a couple at the mall every time I go.
What you smoking on? Do you like backwoods, swishers?
Yeah, my favorite thing to smoke is backwoods, but I smoke all day long, so I gotta roll up like games and shit. Cause if I smoke too many backwoods, it just gets to my head. But I don't smoke a backwood unless it's like 3.5 in that month. Those just people out here smoking up wood instead of weed. The thing is all wood. Smoking like 1 gram woods and shit. But yeah, I roll up games all the time, blue games. They cool.
That cool. You said if you smoke a lot of backwoods, it get to your head.
Yeah, it's just it's called tobacco, and I don't smoke cigarettes or anything like that. So you know, if I smoke that, it just gets to my head. I get lightheaded and shit like that. But I can smoke like 2. If I smoke, you know, all day long, I'll be fucked up. I'll be tired.
You got any like future music coming out?
Oh yeah, you hear some shit in the background right now. I just hopped on one of my homies' tracks. And I put a little freestyle on there. And yeah, I got some shit dropping. I got a ton of stuff in the vault, but I've just been getting to it lately. I just need to sit down actually and write a ton. And I have some shit prepared. I just go to the studio and record it. But yeah, before this 2018's over, I'll probably have a tape.
A tape? Do you know what you would want it to be called yet?
Honestly, I do not know. I dropped a EP, like a playlist EP, had about like 8, 10 songs on it over the summer. It was called Profit Playlist. You guys should go check that out. It's pretty good. All those songs are hits. It's very slept on too. You need the right exposure, that motherfucker should go.
But you being like a white rapper, do you feel like it's like what's your experience being a white rapper in a predominantly black industry?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that question. It's also it's actually harder, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of like, you gotta prove yourself a little bit more. And actually nowadays a lot of motherfuckers are rapping. Everybody's rapping. And not a lot of people that make it in rapping are really living what they're rapping. So me actually doing exactly what I rap about, me not being rapping about shit that I don't know, it's a little bit harder. So I'm one of the only real motherfuckers left, especially in the city. And that town's full of corny ass motherfuckers, and you know, I'm just trying to make it out here with a lot of limitations.
What's something that you think that people may think about you that's really not true for me? Like how you mentioned that you misunderstood.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I'm very real. I always keep it 100. I don't talk a lot, but when I do, it's always 100 and very direct. So a lot of people think I'm rude, they think I'm mean, and that shit is not true. And just how I look, you know, I'm always in the cut, pushed up with a hoodie on, mean mugging, so people think, you know, I'm mean or some shit like that, but no, I'm a cool ass dude, just come say what's up. And also, a lot of motherfuckers think I got stuff handed to me, and that is not true. I got this all on my own, and nobody has ever helped me out. It's always been me. I've lost motherfuckers, like, relationships with people, and yeah, I've always held it down, but my aunt never just held me down. But this Glock gonna hold me down.
Everybody made that?